Step 7, we are setting up conversion tracking. Yes, easy, right? We're going to do it quick. I'm going to try and do it quick, right? We're going to set up 3 different conversion actions. We're going to use only Google. I'm not going to use Tag Manager. I'm not going to use any outside stuff. I'm going to try to keep this stupid simple so anyone can do this, all right? To set up conversion tracking, you are going to need access to the landing page or website that you're using in your ads to log into it and put some codes on it and stuff like that. So if you don't know how to do that, then, you got to hire someone to do it, or you got to watch some YouTube videos on how to add codes to WordPress websites, Webflow, whatever, landing pages, whatever software you're using to host your landing page or website, you're going to have to log into it and put these codes on. So today we're going to cover setting up contact form submissions, so leads that come through the contact form on the landing page or website, phone calls through call extensions, so a tracking number that we set up that is it's attached to the ad. We're going to set that up to track phone calls that come directly from this plumbing ad. And then the final one is setting up phone calls that come through the landing page. So someone sees our ad, clicks it, lands on the website or landing page, and then decides to call one of the phone numbers it sees randomly on the landing page or website. Okay? So the first one we're going to do is contact forms. So to do that, we're going to go into tools. And we're going back into, not tools. What am I talking about? Going to goals. And then we're doing conversions, summary. Okay? So goals, conversions, summary. And you'll have goals up here. And we're going to create a new goal. So you should see this only, pretty much, right? So let's do get started. And what we're going to do first is website. And it's going to ask you to input your domain here. So put your website or your landing page. And it's going to scan it and do its googly thing. Recommended, sure, that's fine, doesn't matter. All right, and what we're going to do next is create conversion actions manually using Google's code. I don't use the recommended feature where it will just scan your website and say, set up a tag this way. I found it to be inaccurate. Okay, this is still the most accurate way that we do it at our agency, Clicks Geek. Every campaign we still set up manually like this. So I suggest this how you guys set up as well. Now, how we do that? Create conversion actions manually using code, right? Add a conversion action manually. Click that button. Select a category. So whether it's a contact, submit lead form, book the appointment, sign up, request a quote, whatever, right? I usually just do submit lead form. Enter the conversion name. So contact form submitted. I know, I'm so clever. Name your conversion. Value. If you want to assign a dollar value to a contact form lead, you can do that in here. Usually I don't. This is important too, guys. Count. You want to do 1, okay? Not every, I've seen every, you can count 1 lead as multiple in conversion actions, and it's a huge nightmare. So make sure you are not doing that. The next one, click through conversion window, 30 days. Engage view conversion window, 3 days. That's fine. Attribution, data-driven, fine. Enhanced conversions, man, through Google's tag, fine. Hit done. Okay. Next, save and continue. All right, now we're going to set up the Google tag. So what you're going to do is click set up. And it's going to take you here. Congratulations, the tag is already installed. It's because I already installed it on here. So if you see this, you won't see this, but I'm going to do show instructions so you'll see what I see. Or I'll see what you see pretty much. So install manually. Still see this, right? The Google tag. So you want to copy the Google tag, right? This tag needs to go on your landing page in the header of the landing page, okay? And if you're doing a website where your ads are all going to a website, this tag has to go on every single page of your website in the head tag. Very, very important, guys, including the thank you page. And the thank you page should show after someone fills out a form on your landing page and hits submit, it redirects to a thank you page. This code has to be on the thank you page as well. It's very important. All right, this is the Google tag. So once you do that, you're going to be good to go. So I don't need a test installation. That's fine. So you're going to put that code on there. We're going to hit done. All right, we're going to go down to our code, which is the one we just made up, was contact form submitted, and we're going to have to one more thing to do. We're going to come down to tag setup, install tag yourself, Google tag. We're going to scroll down because you should already have the Google tag on every single page of your website and the thank you page. Or if you're doing just a landing page, on your landing page in the head tag and on the thank you page in the head tag. Next, we're going to come down to event snippet, make sure page load is chosen. You're going to copy this code. This code goes only on the thank you page in the header. You can paste it on the thank you page only directly below the main Google tag. Okay? Very, very important. If you put this anywhere else, it's going to track every visit as a lead. Okay? And that's just going to screw up your campaign data. So you want to make sure that this code only goes on the thank you page that shows after someone submits a contact form. Very important. And once you do that, you are done. Congratulations, you set up contact form tracking. So the next one we're going to set up is going to be call extension tracking. So we're going to do get started again. We're going to do phone calls. Sorry, guys, they keep moving this around, right? It looks different every time I come in here. Calls from ads using call assets or call ads. That's what you're going to select under select the source for the phone call you'd like. Continue. You're going to name it. And we're going to name it call extension call. Extremely original. You can assign a value to this call if you want, just like the contact form. I'm not going to, but you can. Count. Make sure it's chosen as 1. Call length. Okay. You want to put something here that you're comfortable with. I personally put this at 1 second because I want to know if a keyword is driving actions, and actions being calls, right? You can put it at 60 seconds. You can put it at 2 minutes, right? You can put it at whatever you want. But the point is, whatever number you set here in seconds, Google's going to wait till after the call lasts more than that and then fire it in your campaign as a conversion. So if I leave this set at 60 seconds and someone calls from this plumbing campaign and they're only on a call for 50 seconds or 58 seconds or 59 seconds and they hang up, it is not going to reflect in my Google Ads campaign as a conversion, okay, or a lead. You're not even going to see it. So whatever you set this as, you got to put some thought into it, okay? If you want it to only track calls that last more than 2 minutes or something like that, then adjust it to 120 seconds, and then it will only fire after a call lasts over that time frame. Click through conversion window, 30 days, attribution, data driven, recommended. Create and continue. All right, done. So we're almost done with the call action call extension setup. We're not done yet. So the next thing we're going to do to finish the call extension asset setup is go back into the campaign. So campaigns, campaign, and we're going to click into the campaign. We're going to go to assets. Let me get my head out of here again. Assets. There you are. We're going to click assets. We're going to choose call. There it is. All right. We're going to hit the blue plus. And you're going to enter your phone number here, okay, or a tracking number preferably, right? But the key is whatever phone number you put here has got to be on the landing page or the website, okay, that the campaign is running to. It will get disapproved if it's not. So it has to be whatever tracking. I would suggest you grab a tracking number and use that for this, and then just stick the tracking number on a landing page or on the website way down in the footer. That's how we do it. Because I don't want people landing on the website and then finding the call extension number and calling it. I want it to only be called directly from Google search results when someone sees the ad or clicks the call button on the ad. That's it. So if you're going to do a tracking number, then I would bury it somewhere on the landing page of the website where it's not really going to be seen. It has to be, whatever number you do here has to be on that landing page or website. Then we're going to do conversion action. We're going to choose the one we just set up, call extension call. Right? Advanced options, you don't have to worry about this stuff, right? So you just want to make sure you have your phone number in here, it's attached to the correct campaign, and you have the correct conversion action that we just set up. And then you're going to hit save, and you're done. And that's it. You are completely set up to track contact forms and call extension phone calls or call asset calls, whatever the hell Google calls them now. And this is what it looks like on an ad, right? Except where it says call phone number, you'll actually see the phone number right there. And that's click to call as well. So somebody, if they're on their phone on mobile, they can just click that number and it'll pull up the call prompt on their phone to call you. So very important. All right, the last piece, guys. The last piece is setting up call tracking to track phone calls from the landing page or website. So there's two different ways you can do this. Now, we do it through CallRail, which is a third-party call tracking platform in our agency, just because it's way more accurate and it tracks back 100%. Or you can do it Google's way, which is free, which is kind of like, it could track correctly, it could not. All right, so if you are interested in setting up the CallRail route the way we do it, if you're watching this, you're most likely in Google Ad School already anyway. So just go to the course under Classroom. I think it's just called like CallRail course or something like that. And I walk through from beginning to end how to set up a CallRail client in Google Ads with CallRail. It literally takes 10, 15 minutes tops to do it. It's very simple. All right, but this video, we're going to do the Google way. All right, so let's go to goals, conversions, summary. All right, we're going to get started. Phone calls. Calls to a phone number on your website. Continue. Name the conversion. Call from website. Call from landing page. You can assign a value once again, guys, if you want. Don't use value. I'm not going to use it. Count. You want it to do 1. Phone numbers. So the destination number, right? You have to put your phone number in here and the display number. And it gives you directions, right? Like enter the phone number callers should reach when they call from your website. Now, I highly recommend whatever number you use for here is a number that's on your landing page because Google's going to tag it and swap it. So you have to actually. So, I'm pretty sure you have to. They might have changed that, but companies may display a different or differently formatted phone number on their website for brand privacy or tracking. Okay, so you want to put your phone number in here and the display number. Enter the phone number people see currently on your website that should be replaced by Google forwarding number, GFN. Be sure to enter exactly as it appears on the site. All right, so you could do a display number. You don't have to, but either way, you're going to put your phone number here, the destination phone number. That's going to be called. Call length, again, guys, set that up how you want to set that. Which we talked about with the call extension stuff, however long you want to fire as a lead. And then keep this the same 30 days, data-driven, it's fine. Now, again, I just have to tell you, right, like setting this up with Google, it's not going to track 100%. It will track, but it's not going to be 100%. So if you can use CallRail, it's cheap, just use it. Or What Converts or any other third-party call tracking platform. But I'm gonna bear with me here. We're gonna barrel through this, and I'm gonna set it up. So create and continue. It's gonna be all right. So let me do. All right. So it's gonna make me do that. So if you don't have a display number, just use the same number that you already entered. Create and continue. Install the tag yourself, and it's giving you the directions, guys. So this is the main Google tag, right? Which we already have. Google tag. Yeah, this is the main Google tag. So we should already have this. Yeah. All right. So we already installed this when we did the contact form. It should already be in the header of all your pages. Now the phone snippet is what we have to install. So you copy this, and this goes in the head tag on every page where the phone number appears. I was right. It doesn't have to be the phone number on the landing page. I haven't done this in forever. But so the phone number that we chose when we set this conversion action up has to be the phone number that is displayed on the website, because Google's code here is going to swap when you put this code in the head tag of all landing pages and all website pages where you're going to have this phone number. Google's going to swap it with one of Google's numbers to track the phone calls back to the keyword. Okay, so you want to make sure that's done, and then you're just going to copy that code, put it on the tag of every landing page and every website page or whatever. Hit next, and you're done. And that's how you set up. Again, guys, it's not 100% accurate, so don't expect it to be. But that is how you have your 3 main conversion actions set up. So now is the fun part we get to actually build out all the ad groups and expand this campaign and really scale it up. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to show you guys how to find more ad groups, how to find more high intent keywords, how to do all that really fun stuff. So in the next module, which is module 8, I'm losing track now. I think it's module 8, is we're going to be expanding the campaign. Actually, you know what? Module 8, what we need to do next is we need to do negative keywords. So let's do that first. So module 8 will make all about negative keywords and how that works, how all of that goes. So let's roll into that next. One part, we get to actually build out all the ad groups and expand this campaign and really scale it up. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to show you guys how to find more ad groups, how to find more high intent keywords, how to do all that really fun stuff. So in the next module, which is module 8, I'm losing track now. I think it's module 8, is we're going to be expanding the campaign. Actually, you know what? Module 8, what we need to do next is we need to do negative keywords. So let's do that first. So module 8 will make all about negative keywords and how that works and how all of that goes. So let's roll into that next.